Hey folks, Randy here with Doing Cut and Trim. So this is video footage from my second day of, or my second event of snow removal. And today was a day of seeing if I'd learned my lesson. So at the previous storm, I just left everything out in the elements and it got covered in snow. This time I was smart enough to have everything under a tarp, and so the machine just started right up. It's amazing. If it's not completely packed with snow, it seems like machines just seem to work pretty well. So the main tool I'm using for snow removal is this. It's the DR Power. It's actually a brush hog, but it accepts attachments, and I've got the snowplow attachment on it. I actually bought this machine off of Facebook Messenger, or Facebook Marketplace, excuse me. Got it for $1,200 and came with brush hog attachment and the mowing attachment. And then I actually bought the plow from Bill with Billy Goat. Got it. I think he sold it to me for $125. So you're looking at like, you know, $1,300 somewhere in there, $1,400 snow plow right there. And this was my second time using it. I'll do a video probably next week showing my snow setup, because at this point I'm running a snow plow setup with no plow on the truck. And you know, things went way better this time. I had learned a lot of really hard lessons, a lot of ugly lessons, and but instead of being defeated by them, which I was defeated, but my wife wouldn't let me stay defeated, so I was actually able to come back and learn from those bad decisions and make it right. Now, here in the beginning, you're going to see me trying to figure out how exactly is the best way to plow this thing, which I realized after 2 passes I didn't like what I was doing. So what I'm doing now is I don't want to have to change the direction of the plow every time. So what I have is angled to the left. So basically I'll do a pass going this way where I'll dump all that snow in the back corner, and then I'm going to dump all this snow in the front right corner. So you'll see me start doing it here in a second. Back left corner, get all that there, get it all good and over there, and then front right corner. And so I'm just going to keep going back and forth, taking swipes at it like that. And I just, to me, with the setup that I have, this is a much more efficient setup, or a way to do it. So it's just, you know, there's no turning the plow. Just, you know, so it saves me that time, which, you know, turning the plow is not a big deal. There's a pin, pull out the pin, adjust the plow. It's got 3 positions, left, right, and straight. And then just, you know, do your thing. This job went way better this time. And I'm pretty happy with the money I make on it. Running this plow in a commercial setting, I charge $60 an hour. Excuse me, and then $45 per 50-pound bag of calcium chloride. And you know, I'm able to get this whole property, including all the walkways. You won't see that, but I'm able to get all the walkways done, the parking lot cleared, and calcium chloride put on everything. I'm able to get it all done in just under 2 hours, which I'm pretty happy with. And my customer seems pretty happy with it too. I know I charge a lot less than the typical snow guy. Here I hated the gloves I was wearing, so I switched to a thinner pair of gloves. Because yeah, my hands were starting to cramp. Much better. But you know, so anyway, I charge $60 an hour for commercial snow plowing, and that I know is significantly less than what most people charge, but I think it's fair considering the equipment that I'm using. If I was using like a regular snow plow on the truck, I think things would be significantly different. Now, it's worth pointing out, I only do hourly for commercial properties. I know guys that do things like where it's like per inch, per event, per this, per that. That just seems way too complicated to me. I'm not doing that. So I just told the guy, hourly rate, and this is what I charge for calcium, and he said that works for him. I'll do a separate video once we get some more snow. I'll do a separate video showing how I handle residentials. I actually, for the most part, don't use this tractor at all on residential. So I have a WalkBehind plow that I use, and or that like I actually push. And for residential applications, that just seems to work way better. It's a little bit more effort on my part, but it's a lot more maneuverable. It's pretty cool. It's called a snowcaster. So almost done with the this lot over here, and once this lot's done, that's when I'll head over across the street to the other lot. The other lot is bigger, but actually went way faster. I think as I was getting more confident with what I was doing, I was able to move faster, because this lot is definitely much larger. But you'll see, I mean, I cleared it way faster. So just, using the same method as before, just clearing it into this back corner, and then also into that front bed. And also right there. And the customer was happy with everything. I mean, he showed up just as I was finishing salting the place, and he was very happy. And I gotta be honest, I'm very happy with the DR Power snowplow. I hadn't seen it used on YouTube in a commercial setting, and I gotta tell you, man, it performed well. I was concerned, just because I've never really used it before, at least in for that purpose. But it went great. It's using the like those real aggressive tractor tires, not the tires you would use for lawn mowing, like the tires you would see on a tractor at a landfill or a construction site or something. I can't remember what those are called. I'm not using snow chains, and for the most part, I'm not even having to push the tractor at all. It's able to just, with its own power, it's able to push snow. And what's being pushed here is right around 3 or 4 inches worth of snow, with no ice. When I hit areas with ice, I kind of lift up on the controls a little bit to kind of create some more downward pressure. But you can only do that so much with this machine, because it's actually pretty light. And so it's, at least for me, it was pretty easy to lift it up enough that the wheels lost contact with the ground. But yeah, this was my second snow event, and it went great. It went way, way better than the first time. But that's because I had made so many mistakes the first time that, this was bound to go way better, because I had learned from those mistakes. Excuse me. When I did this property, like you kind of saw, I did all the walkways first with this tractor. Then came through, did all the parking lots, and then you're not going to see this on video, but once the parking lots were done, I then came back with just a regular hand shovel and cleared whatever I couldn't clear with the tractor, or what was going to be kind of a pain in the neck to clear with the tractor. But yeah, man, I mean, if you're looking for a budget option for getting into snow clearing, DR Power is definitely a good option. It, like I said, I mean, I'm using it in a commercial setting, and it's doing great. And I was really happy with the results, as was the customer, and yeah, went great. So, this is Randy with Dual and Cut and Trim. Thank you so much for watching.